The Department of World Languages and Cultures at Georgia State University presents Arabic 1001 Grammar. In the first part of this course, we're addressing singular nouns and adjectives. In this lesson, we will discuss roots and patterns, which is abstract but extremely important if you want to learn Arabic. This first section will address what are called sound or safe roots. This lesson has several goals: to learn about the jidr or root of nearly all words, to learn the basic skills for finding what are called sound roots of words, to learn about the wazn or pattern of nearly all words, to learn the basic skills for finding the patterns of words and of naming them by using the fa-ain-lem root, and to learn about the existence of the various types of unsound roots. We've seen this before, it should be familiar. Ma hadha, what's this? And our answer is hadha kitab, means this is a book. Ma hadha, what's this? Our answer is hadha maktab, this is a desk or office. We know that they have the same three letters in common, kaf or k, ta or t, kaf or k, ta or t, and ba or b. And the root kaf ta ba means to write. We know two other words with the same kaf ta ba root. Hadhihi maktaba means this is a library, and it's really just maktab with the ta marbuta tucked onto it. Man dhalik, who's this? And the answer is dhalik huwa al-katib, that is him, the writer, or in English, that is the writer. Both words share the kaf ta ba root. A katib is a writer. A maktaba is a place where you write. One of the most fundamental skills in Arabic is finding the root of a word and comparing it to other words that you know. We can do this with other roots. Ma dhalik, what's that? Our answer is tilka jami'a, that is a university. But ma dhalik, what's that? And our answer is dhalik jami'. University is just the feminine form of mosque, because universities originally grew out of large mosques. And the root, jim, mim, ain, means to gather. So a mosque is a gatherer, and so is a university. The word for Friday, al-jum'ah, comes from the same root, jim, mim, ain, because Friday is the day people gather in the mosque. Let's discuss roots in general. Al-jidr is the Arabic word for root. It literally means root, like the root of a tree. The vast majority of Arabic words have three-letter roots, and the jidr determines a word's general meaning. Words that share the same root usually have similar meanings, though as you master Arabic, you will come to realize there are a number of exceptions. Let's see if you could find the roots for these words. Shari' for street has four letters. Which one of them is not a root letter? And if you look at shari' and see the pattern of katib or jami' or talib, you could guess that the alif is not the root letter here, and in fact you will learn that alif can never be a root letter. So its root is shin ra ain. Al-bayt, a house, well, alif lam doesn't count for root letters, so it only has three letters left, ba, ya, and ta, and that is the root for house. Now we've got mahfadha, which has the same wazn or pattern as maktaba, and if you're already guessing that meme on the beginning of a word is often a grammatical prefix and not part of the root, you're guessing correctly. Our root here is ha-fa-dha, and the root ha-fa-dha yani to preserve. A wallet is a place where you preserve things, just like a maktaba is a place where you write. Lastly, we have mahfuz, and if you can see the same three letters here, ha, fa, dha, that is its root, and mahfuz means something that has been preserved. Maktub would mean something that has been written. But there are a lot of patterns and an awful lot of roots, so it will take time. We can ask man hadha, who's this? And our answer is hadha talib. A talib is a student. Here's his feminine counterpart, the taliba, and both of them share the ta-lam ba root, which means to request. A student is a requester of knowledge. Let's dig a little deeper into roots. Salim is our word for safe. When we're looking for roots, alif cannot be a root letter, but hamza, the glottal stop, the uh-oh sound, can be a root letter. This is a little confusing at first, but you'll get used to it. Roots with three different consonants are called salim or safe roots. They're very easy to find and deal with. So here are four right here. We've already seen shari' for street and know that its root is shin ra ain. As-su'al is our word for question. You may have heard this in class. And alif cannot be a root letter, nor can alif lam, so our root here is sin hamza lam. The waw is just a chair for the hamza. This is something we will explain as you go along. Amin is our word for trustworthy, and if you can see that this follows the kabir, saghir, tawil, qasir, amin pattern, it's an adjective, just like big and small are, so the letter ya does not belong to the root, and therefore the root is hamza, mim, nun. And finally, kathir, much, many, which has the same pattern as amin, so we know its root is kaf, tha, ra. This is very easy to learn, and you'll get used to it quite quickly. In fact, let's end this lesson by learning a new root. We can ask, ma hunaka, what's there? And our answer is, hunaka sajjada. That thing on the floor is a rug, a sajjada. What is its root? Well, we know alif isn't a root letter, and ta marbuta is just a grammatical marker, so we're left with sin, jim, dal. And here's another word with the same root, ma dhalik. And here's our mosque again, because another word for mosque is masjid. Dhalik huwa al-masjid. And masjid is very similar to maktab. It's the place where you do that thing. You can see that the meme on the beginning of the word, like the alif lam, is a grammatical prefix, and our root is sin, jim, dal. And sin, jim, dal, as it turns out, means to kneel. So a sajjada is a thing that you kneel on, and a masjid is a place where you kneel. That's the grammatical link between the two. A mosque is either a gatherer or a place that you kneel. And that is a basic introduction to roots in Arabic. Let's take a look at the words we've learned here. Al-bayt is house. Al-jami' is mosque. As-sajjada is a rug or carpet. Al-masjid is another word for mosque. Ash-shari' is street. Al-ghurfa, a new word, is room, like a bedroom or a living room or a dorm room or even a classroom. Al-Medina is a city. You may be familiar with the city called Medina. That's just a shortening of its real name. And Al-Mintaqa is an area or region within a city or within a country. Notice how both the last two words here have meme as their first letter, and we might think, oh, well, that's a grammatical prefix. And in the case of Mintaqa, it is. The root is nun, ta, qaf. But in the case of Medina, it is not. The root is meme, dal, nun. So meme is actually the trickiest thing about finding the roots of words, because most of the time it's a grammatical prefix, but sometimes it isn't, so you have to be careful. And then lastly, we have the word al-jidr, meaning the root, literally and figuratively, and salim is an adjective, safe and sound. A really good thing to do at this point would be to go back through all your vocabulary lists and see if you can sort out what the root is for each word. It's really not that difficult.